Hey, it's Rebecca from the Eunice Group. Hope you're having a great day. It's about lunchtime, so maybe you're taking a break from all the busyness of your activities. Kidding. But I do hope you're busy. I mean, I would think you are working on the back end of your businesses. So I just wanted to share with you some updated information with regard to the SBA loan program right now, and where it stands with clients that we're working with, as well as our own companies. So we're working right now, currently, we have applications for clients as well as ourselves in 4 different banks total, I think. And it's kind of precarious that each bank is handling things differently when it's the same exact loan. So one of our banks had indicated they weren't submitting anything with regard to applications. They were accepting them but not submitting them until they had received some information from SBA. They have since gotten that information, have started processing the actual applications. A couple of other clients have most recently filled out the application on their own individual bank's websites. So initially when we filled out ours, and we filled out some for our initial clients, it was the SBA application at the bank's website, but you never logged into your bank account or anything like that. You filled it out, you uploaded the documents to an email, you sent it to your local banker. Now, 2 of the banks that we're doing work for clients, they actually have the applications physically located within their websites, but you log in as you. So you log in as the business owner, and there's links to filling out the PPP loan, and they're filling them out on the bank's websites. Couple of glitches that are happening right now is that one particular client had to sign the initial, you're initialing the application, and then they had to digitally sign the application. There came an issue with the digital signature because when the form was downloaded, it came through as a Microsoft form, and nowhere on the website, because I was logged in with them, was there anything that indicated that we needed to route it through Adobe. And we were trying, so we downloaded it, we sent it to me so I could send it through Right Signature to send it back to them, and that didn't work. So a process that should have taken, because we had all the backup, of course we did, we had all of the numbers that needed to go. It should have only taken about 30 minutes or so just to put the general information in, put that additional information in, and let it go up. It actually took about 3 or 4 hours because of the phone calls back and forth to the bank to letting them understand that this wasn't working. And it was oh, lo and behold, yeah, you have to do it this way. So the front end and the other bank that has it on their website as well, they are also looking for additional substantiation, but it's not always exactly the same type of substantiation. So for instance, our clients that are with ADP has done an amazing thing. What they did was, the Friday that the president approved the excuse me, the bill, excuse me, don't worry, it's not the virus, it's just a little dust. ADP went over that weekend and readjusted their reporting. They came up with a report just for the banks, what the banks needed. It's the most amazing thing. You put the dates in, boom, reports up for employees, everything. You just click and send that. Other platforms have not done that. So now those reports are looking different. Those are going through different. Are those going to take longer to underwrite? I don't know. But so the consistency of the reports that are going up are not 100% the same, obviously, at each bank level. So another client logged in and needed some kind of substantiation for some of the revenue. And I mean, we uploaded what can substantiate it, but we have no idea whether that's going to be acceptable through SBA. On the back side of this thing, the banks are processing those applications, and it was supposed to be that 24-hour turnaround for the $10,000 advance would be directly deposited into your bank account, and then the rest of the turnaround was like 3 to 5 days. Well, actually, it's 3 to 5 days before your. The thing that we're hearing right now is it's 3 to 5 days before from the date you send in the application. You're 3 to 5 days out from even hearing anything, and the 3 to 5 day people that got in that 3 to 5 days is so huge that now they're bumping back 5 to 7 days. So it's very difficult to tell where you may fit in. And I mean, some of the auto transactions, like the auto emails that should be coming back confirming that your loan has been received and is in process, haven't come out yet. However, we know they're there because we've contacted the bank and the bank sees the company listed as being in the flow. So honestly, I think that the front end on the bank side, completely overwhelmed. So you need to have some patience with the bankers. And it's not the bankers' fault, because we're talking to the bankers and what's happening is this. They are working night and day around the clock to process all of these applications into SBA on the SBA side of it, on the site that the bankers have to report to. And if they have questions or concerns about a client or need additional information or what have you, they're not allowed to contact SBA. The underwriters are not taking phone calls because the underwriters are trying to process the loans. So it's kind of a little bit messy, a little chaotic, as we knew it would be. However, it's going. So you need to have some patience with that. I know that, everybody anticipated this thing to be just like, oh yeah, we have money and they're gonna approve it and whatever. I think, that would have been a little bit naive to think that it was actually going to happen that way once the floodgates opened. The other thing that is a little concerning to me is they're looking to do a second round of funding just for small businesses to the tune of $350 billion. We can't get the first round right. I don't know how we're gonna get the second round right. So stay patient, stay calm, stay in communication with your banker. Be gentle though, please don't rip out on them. I've been dealing with them from a positive standpoint, always checking in, saying, how are you feeling, whatever. They're like, you're the only person asking us that. Everybody else is coming at us like with daggers. And I was like, well, it doesn't really get the job done. So, just stay patient. It's a process. I know that we're in this now. I don't know how many days of quarantine. And that being said, like how many days have we been in? What day even is it? Is what I'm seeing all over Facebook. That being said, my quick tip for staying organized is if you have a calendar or a planner, like I'm gonna reach mine. I have a planner and I fill this planner out every single day, and it forces me, number one, to put the date in it, okay? And it forces me to schedule it out. This is my organizational tip for you today. Is if you don't have a planner, go on Amazon and order one. I'm pretty sure they're not going to run out of those like they have everything else, like paper products. But go on and get one, or just use one of your online calendars and fill it out. Fill it out every single day. There's Eric back there working diligently. Hi. Fill it out and do it every single day. And here's why. Because number one, it will keep you organized. It will keep your head in the game. You know what day it is. And you have a set, you set up that day with regard to tasks that have to get done today. Now, if you're a business owner, there are plenty of things you can be doing on the back end of your business if your business is closed, or if you're, remote and online only now, which you should be, most people are. And we will be doing a training on that, on what you probably should be working on now that companies have either ceased operations for a bit or have dramatically pulled them back, okay? But get the organizer out and fill it out every single day. I don't care what it says. If it says play a card game with the kids, cook this, do whatever. Use it to organize yourself, to know what day it is, to know where you are. Otherwise, it's just Groundhog Day. We just were on the phone with a client, Eric. I heard Eric talking to him, and he's like, so how are you making out? Everything going okay? And he's like, no, it's not. Because right about now, I've worked for so many hours. I'm going to get off. He's like, and I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to get a workout in. kudos to him, he's getting that workout in. And then I'm gonna finish that, take a shower, have lunch, come right back here, sit at the desk, do the same thing until it's time to stop for the day. He's like, it's literally like Groundhog Day every single day. So I get it. I know it's getting stale, but you will survive this. The strong will survive. And staying organized in that manner, you know, is definitely a way to keep propelling yourself forward, keeping your head in the game, knowing where you are, knowing what day of the week it is, knowing what you should be doing, getting stuff done on the back end of the business, because now you can. All right. If you guys have any bank experiences to share that I have not yet brought to you through this live, please do so in the comments or direct message me. I'm curious to know how you're making out. And as always, if you have any questions or need any assistance, of course, reach out to us. We're always here. But that's all. Just wanted to jump in and keep you abreast of what we're experiencing on our end, to let you know that if that's what you're experiencing, you're good, it's normal. And if it's not what you're experiencing and you need some additional assistance, just let us know. All right? Talk soon. Enjoy your lunch. And yeah, that's it. Enjoy the day.